Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel where I will be reviewing The Walking Dead Deluxe Issue number 1. So I will start off by showing you guys the cover here. This is drawn by David Finch. And I just think he's a super talented artist. And especially comparing it to the original cover here, which is drawn by Tony Moore. It's just a different art style, but they're both very good. This cover here is super, super iconic. And so I will be discussing spoilers in my reviews, so if you guys don't wish to hear them, you don't have to watch. But yeah, my first impressions of seeing The Walking Dead in color are that it looks really good. I really, really enjoy Dave McKeag's colors. So now I'm just going to give like a quick little summary. So Rick and Shane are here in the shootout. And just look how different it looks. It's insane. So yeah, then Rick ends up waking up in the hospital. And this page here, I really, really like. Like, look at the shades. Like, the lighting. Like, it just looks really good. I don't know what else to say about it. So yeah, Rick wakes up in the hospital. There's a whole bunch of zombies there. He ends up getting out and he finds this really mangled up walker there, and he starts to cry, and we kind of just learn that Rick is a pretty sympathetic character, that he cares, he's a good guy, and that's an important trait, I think, in a protagonist that we're gonna end up following for a really long time. So he goes to his house, his wife and son are not there, he gets hit in the back of the head with a shovel. And then we get our introduction to Morgan and Dwayne. So Rick takes them to the police station. They get some supplies. And then Rick is going to decide to drive all the way to Atlanta. Because, they were told through radios that, all those major cities would be taken care of and given supplies and everything. So Rick figured, hey, my wife and son probably went there. So that's where he decides to go. But before he goes, he decides to go back to that walker and put her out of her misery, which is, I think says a lot about Rick's character. He went back and, put that zombie out of its misery. That just says a lot about his heroism, heroicness. And that's it. That's where this issue ends. It's a solid issue. It's the first one. So it's a lot of build-up, not a lot happens. But yeah, that's it. So this issue originally released in 2003, October 8th, 2003 is when issue 1 originally came out. So it's like 17 years later, he's deciding to reprint it in color. And I personally agree with that decision. A lot of people think it's like a cash grab and that, he's just doing it for money. But it's good quality coloring. It's not like they're just doing it randomly. And, he's including the cutting room floor installments in the back of the book, like showing his handwritten plots for each issue, which is also really interesting. This issue is pretty much the same. Not a ton is, different. But later issues I'll get into that, and if there's big stuff in the back, then I'll share that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I plan to review all future issues. I hope to have up to issue 9 up before issue 10 comes out. But yeah, that is it. I hope you liked it. So that has been The Walking Dead issue number 1 review. Thank you very much.